Today we are leaving Vero Beach Loggerhead Marina and heading northbound somewhere to an anchorage. We'll see where the waters take us.
Yeah.
Well, this is exciting. Why don't you tell our Rambler heads where we're heading?
We are heading up the intercoastal from Vero Beach toward Melbourne Beach, and we're looking for an anchorage called Melbourne Beach Pier.
Yay!
We're going to do that for a day or two, and then we're going to head up the coastal village.
Awesome. And then what's very exciting is we actually have the front screen down. We usually do not, but it's a beautiful day and there's no wind or rain or spray. Northbound Melbourne. Okay, we have dolphins. Look at that. He's big. It's about 4 or 5 big splashes he's done. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are anchored. It's called Melbourne Beach Pier. If you zoom in, there's the pier with the dinghy dock. Woohoo! We'll be heading in shortly to explore. In just a few minutes, behind me that way is Canaveral, Cape Canaveral. There'll be a rocket launch. It'll be a Starlink. I believe it's a Falcon 9, and it'll be releasing 23 or 26 satellites. Okay, we have liftoff. I don't know if you guys can see it. There it is. There it is. There's the aftermath of the launch. Looks like a sideways 3. On a dinghy ride to the pier. All right, we're coming into the pier. So it's Melbourne Beach right there. Oops. All right, with Horizon Bound in the distance and the dinghy on the end of that pier. Here we are at the Melbourne Pier, or Melbourne Beach Pier. We're at a little park at the end of the pier, and there's all the signs, but we did notice Grand Rapids, Michigan. A little beer stein. 1054. This park is a sculpture of dolphins coming right out of the old tree stump. I love it. Just 3.5 short blocks is the pier where we have our boat. And now we are on the beach. Well, we had a fun day at the beach today. Now we're heading back to the dinghy on Horizon Bound. All right, we just came across the river and we're at a different anchorage. So we're literally 5 minutes that way at Melbourne Beach. We came slowly across, anchored here in Melbourne, and we're gonna dinghy into town here and give it a go to walk around. We'll see what happens. So that should be fun. I'm sitting here waiting for Captain Dan in the dinghy. Dinging along, dingy, dingy, dingy. No. Dingy, ding the boat. No, that's not it either. All right, just waiting. Be waiting. So there we are. We are now at the Melbourne Bridge, and we were anchored just over there this morning. We came over here. We're heading into Melbourne. Just off the main road on Vernon Street, 2100 Vernon Street. This house has historical significance, rock and roll significance. Infant lived here his first 6 months of life named James Douglas. He was born right up the road here in the hospital, and 6 months later his dad was shipped out because he was in the Navy. He became a Navy brat, a military brat. His mom and James Douglas moved to Clearwater. But he took his first bottle here, his first crawl here, maybe his first mama dada here. Can you light my fire? Melbourne lady, who do you think this is? 3, 2, 1. Jim Morrison! Jim Morrison of the Doors lived here his first 6 months of life. Who knew? LA woman, come on baby, light my fire. Break on up to the other side. I got 3. I love it here. Downtown Melbourne. Looking across the river there, onto Melbourne Beach, where we were yesterday. We're high atop the Hotel Melby. This is so cool. We are in downtown Melbourne, Florida. And what's happened was a year ago, almost to the day, we were sitting in St. Augustine at a pub, and I sat next to the cutest girl in the world. There she is. Well, there she is. There's Melissa. And now we're having lunch together here in Melbourne, and we're going to hang out the next few days. But she had a bunch of questions about the Great Loop and about the boat. So we're gonna do a little Q&A, and no idea what she's gonna ask, but let's find out. You ready, Melissa?
Absolutely.
All right, here we go.
How many people visited you in the, year and a half or 2 years?
A couple of years now, 2 years. As far as having guests on the boat, sleep on the boat, we've had, I think, 3 incidents of that.
Oh, we've had lots of friends visit.
We had a lot of friends visit us, but as far as staying on the boat or actually traveling with us, actually nobody actually traveled with us.
How do you do laundry on your boat?
We don't do it on our boat. We find laundry facilities that usually marinas will have them, coin-operated laundries. Sometimes you have to go into town laundry, but I don't think we've actually done that.
But some people have.
And other people, yeah, some people, like our friends Mike and Jill on Viva La Vida, had washer and dryers on their boat. And there are people who insist they have to have it, you know, and I don't think you have to, but if that's what you feel you need, then that's something to look for. You gotta look for what you're gonna live in it. You're gonna be living on it for a year at least, if you're gonna do a loop, which I think was the question. So yeah, you got to be comfortable living on the boat.
And what are the primary colors?
Black and white.
No. No. We're going to be waiting at 2:14. We just have a few more minutes. 3, 2, 1, blast off! I'm trying to think of a space song. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, another space song. Ground control to Major Tom. Rocket Man. Da, 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 da. I can't think of the words.